Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Ben the Human Plays News Tower. We're looking for an alarming scoop this week, and the most important thing is that we print sports the most and we do not print any economies. So all the economy stories that I set up last week, we have to get rid of at least the economy tag. So that's my bad for thinking we could get away with having some economy in our reporting cycle. That is not true, but honestly, it looks like most of the economy that we picked up last week was not particularly important. So sports is number one, but we're also gonna mix in some crime from the get-go. That way we don't only get sports and we only get stuck with one type of news. I think we'll fit in society as well. That's pretty helpful. The other thing I wanted to start looking at is we got a bit of influence points stored up again. I wanted to start looking for the other desks that do, so you know how we have our obituary desk, our baseball scores, and the horoscope? There's a couple other desks that I just stumbled across when I was looking at like what items are still available to unlock. I don't remember exactly where they are. Crime Stopper. That has to be one of them, right? So that would be your crime desk that's automatically creating crime news, I suppose. So let's get this Crime Stopper desk. Does that need a camera reporter working at it? Is that what that is? I guess that would make sense why it's in the camera school. Let's come here. Photographer. We do have the camera cabinet, which would make Larry do his job better. We have this giant ass map cabinet, which is for our cartography people. I don't know if you need this camera tripod. What does the camera tripod do compared to... You're already giving him a +2. I could get rid of our editor. Actually, I shouldn't get rid of the editor. I should just put her up here in this no man's land. Because she doesn't do anything, really, most of the time. Like, the few times I've used my editor, it's kind of caused more trouble than it's worth. But in the grand scheme of things, she's fine. Just not my favorite. Could put you here, and then the camera cabinet can go there. Honestly, though, I'd rather have... on this extra desk. So let's wait on the camera cabinet, but come up here and get ourselves the Crime Stopper desk. You can't fit because the solar system is in the way. So let's move the Misty Island painting for a sec. Move you over there. You can go up top. And now the Crime Stop. You're not the crime. There you are. The Crime Stopper's desk. Cool. Okay, so you're a cameraman too, which is fascinating. We get Joe Dindal in here. Welcome, Joe Dindal. Look at his cool desk. That's fun. So is his desk a camera desk versus a crime desk? So maybe he runs around and just gets pictures of crime scenes? In which case, I gotta move some things a second. We're gonna move that over there. Move the camera tripod between these guys. Come on. There. And then we can move this pneumatic tube back down. And then I guess we're not gonna get the camera cabinet because there's no way in hell I'm gonna be able to fit it in here. But yeah, I think this is pretty good. You could do with some camera cleaning equipment. There we go. So now you're sitting at five marks instead of just 3. Yeah, this is looking pretty cool. All right, so I would like to find all of those desks that work that way. So that's one of them. I'm trying to remember where I saw the other ones. I thought there was at least one more. Yes. So there's a politics reporter, and I wonder if there's an economy reporter as well. That would be Colombia? Sure is. The stock market. Okay, so you have your sports, you have your entertainment. Oh, no. You have your sports, your society, your entertainment. That's what the horoscope is. So then the other ones are politics, camera, which kind of vibes like crime to me. This Crime Stopper desk. So we'll see when he creates what he's working on. Whatever this is, the Crime Stopper desk, whether it's a camera story or if it turns out to be a crime story. I'm not 100% sure what's going to come out of him. So we'll see. We got rid of our popcorn machine last episode. And then we replaced all of, like, almost all of the wallpaper in the building with politics wallpaper because it just felt better to use. Ooh, scandal. I love a scandal. Not in real life, but in this game, fantastic. Get Ronald out there. And Irma. Double up the news. We got sports in Paris. I told you guys to pull in some society and crime. I can't mainstream only one type of story. By God, if you gave me another sports story. Okay, thank God. The police! The police are here! A red herring. Alright, a little fine. What's a little fine? $10? 3 Staminero wins. Who's Staminero? Hold on, no, though. You see this? You guys are acting like I got my hospital access, and I haven't gotten the hospital access because I screwed that up last week, you guys. This is not... This is not a free-for-all. Alright, go back to Chicago, Ronald. Knock that story out. Schmelling. I'd like to send Walter out there right away, too. Here he is. And Irma. We'll send one of you to Europe. I'll probably send Irma here. Go back to Dallas. Send Walter here. Editor enabled. You know what? Instead of doing it like unilaterally through that menu, because that seems to screw up like everything, I'll do it on the story itself. So body found in trunk. Let's come here to our story. Where is this one? It's a crime story. It's got to be you. Yes, red herring. You... There. So that will add in the editor only for that single story element instead of every story across the board. You need light, sir? There. Is that better? I've moved it over just slightly. Get our ad man working on that. Ronald, you're back. I'm gonna send you to Europe, I think, sir. Because he just flies through sports stories because he's got the sports expert tag. So even though he's not my highest rated sports guy, he actually is the fastest sports guy we have. I gotta say, he is working on it. Okay. Oh, so it is a crime thing though, but it's got a photograph dude attached to it. Very cool though. You know this one? It goes all the way down here. I kind of feel like I should put it here because a lot of these things go directly to our photographing squad. So rather than have a new, although I can add another pneumatic tube in here now that I think about it. Elevation U. We can stick you right here, and then you can go all the way down there. Great. So now we have like interconnectedness between like a lot of different things on our tower. Welcome back, team. Intrepid sports team. Want to make sure we get the baseball scores out there too. Ronald, welcome back. Ooh, a bombshell in the sporting world. I suppose that would go along the lines with like you'd have Where are you going, sir? Oh, you're going to the editor's desk. Let's... Whoop, wrong guy. We're gonna take you on a ride upstairs, sir. There you go. Drop you off with the editor because we got to get that red herring out of that story. No red herrings allowed in my world. All right, we got your basic sports story here. Irma, you get there. We still need Rosalie to come back. Although I don't know if Rosalie is a sports reporter. Lucky Luciano convicted of prostitution. Jim and Regina, you're on it. And then we'll send Regina back out to deal with the mobsters part of the story. There's still more sports stories out there. That's kind of wild. Le Mans canceled. Teams withdraw. Le Mans. That's like a car race, right? Wonder why it was canceled. Due to rising tensions in Europe, mayhaps? Walter's back. Keep bringing up the paper. All right, we want Regina to go out on this story because we don't want anybody to bring down the wrath of the mob families on top of our heads. We want Rosalie to come back. I think Rosalie just... Maybe she hasn't come back from the hospital just yet. All right, no economy this week. They told me that, yeah. So, Regina, you need to go to the mob story. Take care of that. Thank you. And then Dallas, we need to send Jim to the crime side of the world. Now, we're done with crime. We still want more sports, but we can start pulling in the rest of our stories. We're gonna drag this coal all the way to the top of the building here. Oops. Ah, whatever. If we need to move the coal around, we can move the coal around. All right, look, I fixed it. All right, what do we got? Back to Europe? Ooh, entertainment in Moscow. Maxim Gorky dies. Who the heck is that? Maybe they'll tell me when I send Ronald here. A cultural watershed for the USSR. Huh. Neat. How's the Crime Stopper reporting going? Seems to be going okay. Still need 3 more reports. Rosalie is back! Quick, send her to here. Rosalie does do sports. Genius. She's like, I just got back from the hospital. All right, we want to... We've been holding on to this one for a bit here, so we would like to get Walter here. And then, once this guy is available, we'll send Rosalie. And we've got stuff going on in Miami as well. Go ahead and fast forward a bit. Got some politics going. Marjorie and Jim. And we get Roxy out into the field as well. It's fun when you can get all 3 people working on a story simultaneously. Back to Moscow. Regina, you cover that. Oop. See what's happening in Kansas City. I don't know if I really care about spending time on that one. Because it's just a basic bronze. I'd rather get like these silver ones that have these... Yo, she did it! She succeeded in not getting sent to the hospital. It's gonna take her 2 days to report on the thing, but still. Congrats, Rosalie. You made it. That's funny. Go ahead and fast forward a bit. So got some stuff in San Francisco. We can send Ronald on. Fast forward a bit again. Back to Miami. Send Irma. Fast forward a bit again. More stuff in San Francisco. We'll take a bribe, or we'll make a bribe. 400 bucks. There you go, Walter. Now, you said they did tell me no economy. It seems it's probably late enough in the week to run economy. I know I made this bet last week and it didn't quite pan out. But I think it's late enough in the week that if we run economy now, it shouldn't hit this paper. Send Regina to cover that guy. Back to Europe. Geneva, Montreux Conference opens. Ah, I hate it when they lock the good stuff behind diplomat, because I don't have a diplomat, I have a polyglot. I think I have access to making a diplomat, and I probably should. Maybe like now's a good time. Well, I don't have a diplomat. I should keep an eye out for that in the schools then. Because I think training Ronald to be a diplomat, because he goes to Europe a lot for either the sports or the report or the politics. And he only has the sports trait. Although I feel like the sports trait might have been his taught trait, in which case we'd be replacing that one. But maybe he came with sports expert. Perhaps. We'll send Jim and Ronald to Europe for this one. Miami, we can send Roxy, because that's a map. And then we're just kind of waiting for a bit here. Just zooming. Time flies. I'll bribe somebody for a star stopping at a depot, like a bus depot. That certainly doesn't seem like news to me. Oh, at a trains depot. Ooh, how exciting. You know what? I'm going to skip this lawsuit. I think my lawyer is still working on the lawsuits from last week. Work on the handbills. We still have to make sure that sports is our most reported topic this week. All right, we'll bribe our way into this sport. Visitors win swim meet. Call it charity money for a new pool. The 100 free and 58.8. It doesn't seem particularly fast, but also this was a long time ago, so. Do I want to send a spy into my building? I guess so. 2 spies, in fact. It's late in the week, though. Do you think they'll still show up later? Roll the presses. Aha! I saw it! Even when I was fast forwarding. Hold on. Walter, come up here. Sir? You, madam! You didn't even walk in the door and they had already clocked you. Oh, both of you! you both tried to come in together. That's a new strategy from the spies. Like, if we send both in, they'll never notice that both of us are spies. That's funny. All right, steelworkers are unionizing nationally. We need to see more of that in the modern era, man. National unionization. Ooh, more cartography. Great stuff. Although we've got all of our... Unfortunately, all of our economy reporters are all kind of tied up. Get Marjorie out there, we get Regina out there, and then as soon as this one's done, we'll be able to send Roxy on it. But probably, I was gonna say, not until we finish this week's newspaper. All right, let's sort things here. Sort by readiness, sort by production time. Can I do it the other way? You're gonna show me the stuff that's not ready. Okay, well. Let's see here. So we want to get our alarming scoop first. Okay, so you are highest priority to make sure I don't screw up that you need to be in here. We also want to land in the moderate zone, so if we could balance that out with between left and right, that would be good as well. We didn't get the Crime Stopper done in time, you guys. That sucks, because that one was gonna be, cool. I'm disappointed. Le Mans being canceled. Are there other bombshells? There are not. I kind of like to sit the European stories together. So like the body being found in the... That's not what I wanted to grab. I wanted to grab you. So like you guys going together would be pretty good. I don't think there's any... Well, there is... Oh, there's a couple forecasts. You guys were so close to getting this one done on time. But the weather report is done. And we do like having graphics in our... Although you don't count. You're a map, not a graphic. An illustration, I should say. Any other statistics? No, none that are ready. We do have another map though, but that pushes us left again. We want to push back right if we can. Yeah, this breakthrough wasn't ready. Not really even close, honestly. What about an insider? An old insider that pushes us back right is not unwelcome, I would say. Now, we're looking for more golds here, and we gotta print sports the most, so that should probably be our highest priority here. So let's go. Olympic trials begin for Berlin. Controversy surrounding the Berlin Games. Any other scandals? No. So we're gonna go back to sorting by sports. Just throw the Miami loses the match. We'll throw this guy in there. Although you push us back right. Although we're on the far right again, so we have to kind of balance left and right things here. So we got some more sports. We've got old baseball scores right next to new baseball scores, which is wonderful to me. We're sitting at print. The sports have been printed the most here, and I think we're out of sports stories that are actually done. So now we just have to be careful with what we're putting in the newspaper as well, because we don't want to override 6 sports stories, I think, with anything more. We have 2 society. Oh, you're a sports story too, so we actually have 7 sports stories. So I think we should be pretty good as long as we don't go hard on any one topic. It doesn't look like any other reviews are ready here. So maybe we just throw... Oh, 2 olds together is not good. Maybe we just throw this Steelworkers ad on here just to get the double influence points out of it. And then you... Oh, you're not ready. There was another thing that pushed us left that was actually ready. A couple things pushed us left that are ready, I guess. So you are fine. No more economy. Any other entertainment? The horoscope and the old horoscope. We're just like stacking our stuff together. Like the old stuff with the new stuff. It's the same thing, but we didn't finish our stuff from the last week, so... Or we didn't include it in the paper, so we're just throwing it into this week's paper, and people are like, what are they printing? This is crazy. Any other maps? No. We do have this $750 ad, though. Maybe we swap you two so we get the $1,500 out of it. And people do like ads in the moderate zone, which is very funny to me. They're like, ooh, I love it when my favorite brand advertises to me. Oh, look at that. We already filled the paper. Good job for us. All right. Well, we'll be able to work on some of this stuff next week. Not the most sales I've ever had, but not too terrible. And we got 1 category balance bonus and 40,000 extra from just combos in general. Yeah, it's like, it seems so hard to find illustrative stuff to include in the paper. I feel like cartography is way more common than illustrations or photographs even. I feel like maybe when you get up to this level, like photographs might be sensational and then maps are informational, and I ended up going illustrative and I never get illustrative. That's just my hunch, but pretty good week. I forgot to double check if the... You know what I just realized? There was an economy story in the middle of the newspaper. Which means the general's gonna be mad again. Oh God, he's so dumb. It's been like 4 months in a row where I've missed out on that. Oh man. All right, what is this one? A cactus. That actually sounds kind of fun. All right, Mr. General, give me a thing that doesn't require me. Oh, you know, okay, I can do this one. When I don't have to print when I have to avoid a specific topic, I absolutely lose my mind. I cannot remember it for the life of me. However, I can print a sensational newspaper, and I often have educational in my newspaper already, so that's exciting. Do we want to go? I don't know. We actually do have just enough influence points to get to the stock index desk. The question is, would we rather have that one, or would we rather have the political one? Where was the political one? Town hall? Yeah. It's the same cost either way. We can get Victorian wallpaper. That's kind of cool. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, like I said, it costs the same one either way. But this one gives you more stuff. So maybe let's get a calculator, get us a flip chart here, and then get us the stock index desk. And did we accept? We did, okay. And now we're down to 4 neighborhoods left. Or is it just 3? Because we have you and you 2. Unless, nope, you've been got. What does that say? No, get out of here. While you have plenty of subscribers, you can become more influential by targeting them one more time. For each topic you cover, you'll be awarded 1 influence point. They will be crowned once you've fully influenced them, completing this district. I have not done that at all. Okay. Well, that's a cool way to get influence points. Does that mean you don't gain more readership? Because you gain 1,000 for every green people we have, but I'm assuming that's a good way to farm like late game influence points that don't rely on things you print, or at least directly rely on things you print. Yeah, it kind of looks like we only have 3 more districts to go, so let's get Woodmere here. And then the Empire Observer is like squarely in our sights for the end of the year here. I swear to God, we are going to get the general, if it kills me, before the end of the game at some point. No, it does say 4 left. Where's the? Oh, it's all the way up here in the corner. Okay, good to know that this actually will point out which ones I haven't gotten yet. All right, so 4 to go. Hopefully in 4 months from now we'll have knocked out all of them, and then within those 4 months I'm assuming I will have somehow remembered to do the general's quest here. But I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, please click the like button. It helps me out a lot. If you want to see more episodes of News Tower or the other videos I have going on the channel, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you have your notifications going on so you know when the next videos go live. But until next time, everyone, I hope you had a good one, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye, everybody.